is here, said Jeff. You must try the Chicago Town double pepperoni stuffed pizza. It's the best pizza ever. Well, here it is. I didn't actually get the double pepperoni, but this one is loaded pepperoni. It's the only one they had, which, you know. But that is it. Now, the first thing I have to say, that this is not a small pizza. It's a big. Hi there. It's a big pizza. I wonder who knows the Peter Gabriel reference. It didn't fit in my oven because it's so big. So what I'm going to do, you know, to give it the very, very best chance ever, is I'm going to have some water just to cleanse the palate. Before I start. But then I am going to start. Yeah, so although this isn't the double pepperoni, it's the loaded pepperoni. I mean, you've got the stuffed crust here as well, so, you know. Oh, that's good. As store pizzas go, you know. That's a pretty damn good pizza. It's funny, last night we have a show here in the UK. I don't know if you get it in America, but it's called Most Haunted. Now, there's like many other shows now that are just like it, but basically, you know, they're a team that would go around all these haunted places, or supposedly haunted places. And I used to really enjoy it because they'd go to these places and they'd give you all the history of it. It might be a castle or something like that. So it'd be really interesting. And they'd have it like, they'd set cameras up in a certain room, you know, and just to see if anything was to happen or anything was to move, you know what I mean? And nothing ever happened, but you might get this big, oh, sort of think, oh, we got an all, but at least we captured something, and they was all happy, and so was you as a viewer. Because it made it authentic, But this one I watched was a much more recent episode, and it was, sort of thing, really, there was so much happening, it was like watching a horror film. And they'd just be standing there talking in one of the rooms. All of a sudden you'd hear ding against the wall. They go, oh, what was that? What was that? And you're looking, someone's thrown a knife. Someone threw a knife at them, and they start getting attacked, and none of this used to happen in the original ones. Yeah. Clearly, someone threw this knife, at the wall. And you could just see it so sort of put on, and which kind of spoils it for me now. It's why I don't really watch it anymore. It just happened to be on while I was eating. It was making me laugh, to be standing there talking. And you're like I don't know, it's usually like a crib, isn't it? Or a chair. Or something. And it's there. Out of shot. They go out of shot and they start talking. Suddenly you hear. And they'll go, oh, and all the camera shakes about. And then they put it on the chair, and the chair has now moved over to the other side of the room, and you think, well, clearly someone moved it, But I mean, I guess it's entertaining, but that they're all doing it themselves. And whereas before, when they first started, it was much better because nothing really happened, Just knowing that was real, it just made it, he was more concentrating on the sort of history of the place and the sort of atmosphere, and it was creepy, yeah, so I was watching that and thinking, oh my goodness, really? And Derek's not in it anymore. We used to have this bloke from Liverpool called Derek Agora who was on it, and he had his little spirit guide called Sam. What Sam? What's that Sam? Sam says, you know. Someone called Alan was murdered here, you know, and he was great, you know, and sometimes he'd get possessed, and that was funny. I get possessed by the original owner of the house. It'd be like Sir James Thomas or something. It'd be like a painting of him, and he's like this nasty looking guy. And he'd go like, I want you all out of here. Get out. You know. And then Yvette would start arguing with him, you know, and she'd go up to him and go, I'm not afraid of you. And then he'd go like, ah, go to get her, and she'd run and scream. Which was funny. But, yeah, it's fun. Derek's not there anymore, and it's all like, everything's all set up and everything happening every 2 seconds. Which is a shame. But yeah. Yes, it was called Most Haunted. But yeah. Yeah, it was good once, but now it's very, very over the top. Oh guys, it's so good to see it. That is really, really nice as pizzas go. As you say, shop bought pizzas, store pizzas. You can hear it going down into my belly. Yeah, really nice, guys. He did say the double pepperoni, so if you can get that one, get that one. But I went in there, they had all of them except that one. But they did have this one, so you know. Carry flat as well. Oh my goodness. You have to carry them flat because it's fresh dough. So I put it in my bag, flat. Okay. I've come out of Iceland. I got it in Iceland. And we went and had a coffee in the coffee shop. And I put it sideways in the bag. So it's flat, you know. Not sideways, flat. 2 of them. I bought 2. So I walked over to the coffee shop with my bag, which had loads of other shopping in it too. And it was a nice day, so I said, do you want to get a cab back or shall we walk? Because it's not that far where we went to Iceland. It's only not that far as it is when we go to like Lidl or Home Bargains. So Travis Lasson said, let's walk. I walked, but I forgot, 1, how heavy the bag was, and 2, I had these damn pizzas laying flat in it. So, you know, the bag is this wide, and Bruce Lee now. Oh, and I've got Bruce Lee on. You know, with all that plasticine that comes out of his sides. Because I'm literally holding this out, and we'd got to the forest, so it was too late. I couldn't get a cab back, so I had to walk all the way back with all this shopping and this big wide bag because I'd put the pizzas in it, you know, flat. I had to keep changing hands and walking. In the end, I was walking like I had a wooden leg, so that the bag rested on the leg as I moved it. It was awful, but you know, I made it home. Not very nice here, guys. It's dull and it's cold and horrible. Gonna have to go out though, go and get some shopping, a little bit more shopping. But and have a coffee. But yeah, not very nice here, I'm afraid. But it's great. To see you, as always. I will be back very, very soon